Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. It's a day of rumours rather than real news, so let's get into it. Starting off with Everton have been linked with a move for Lille right back Zeki Celik, the Turkish 23-year-old international. Played 32 times for Lille this season, and according to the Times, Everton have opened up negotiations with the French club for the signing of Celik. €20 million is the fee that has been bandied about by the Times, which is roughly 17-18 million pound. Good player, played against Chelsea in the Champions League, very good in the final third going forward. Exactly what Everton are looking for. Whether or not they're going to spend £18 million on a right back remains to be seen, I guess. Obviously, they didn't take up the option on Gabriel Magalhães. He's gone back to Monaco. John Joe Kenny has returned from his loan at Schalke, but, you know, rumours are Everton are going to sell him anyway. So guess what they got off Kenny they could potentially use in the deal for Celik. But at the moment, like I say, it's just a story, just a rumour that the Times have put out. So we'll have to see where this one goes. Gabriel, another Lille defender, and if Everton were to get Celik in him, they'd have 50% of that Lille defence. An Italian news outlet today reporting that Gabriel may be off to Manchester United after United apparently tabled a bid and it was accepted by the French club. This hasn't been confirmed anywhere at the moment. It's very quiet with regards to that. Seeing Manchester United put something out today saying they were very annoyed with being used in these fake bids for players, their name being used. Whether or not that's the case here, I don't know. Like I say, no confirmation at the moment. Everton are waiting for the centre-back to make up his mind which club to join. As a few clubs chasing him, Everton have been, in contact with Gabriel since late January with, we've said before, reports that he's even had the medical with Everton and agreed personal terms. It was Everton and Lille. The terms couldn't, have been changed from what, was agreed in February when the club thought they had the deal done. But who knows where this is at the moment. But like I say, an Italian news outlet in Napoli, who are allegedly in for Gabriel as well, saying that Manchester United have agreed a deal with Lille. So we'll have to wait and see whether that is the case or not, as it may be. Everton today also linked with moves for relegated pair Joshua King of Bournemouth and Watford's Abdoulaye Doucoure. Doucoure, Everton went for twice last season when Marco Silva was in charge, at both bids turned down by Watford. He will be 28 this season, but is a good player. Scores goals from the centre of the park and get about the pitch. Not brilliant defensively, which is where Everton are looking for really as well. Looking for someone who can do both, I think, which is why Allen's been, although Allen doesn't score the goals Doucoure does, so it's one of them. I guess it'll be how much Watford want for him. And Joshua King, the Bournemouth striker, who scored against Everton on the final day of the season, is a good player from wide areas, very quick, direct, can play through the middle as well. They kind of make sense given that they both got Premier League experience. It just would depend on how much those clubs want for them. King is being rumoured for £15 million. There's no thing attached to Doucoure at the moment, so we'll have to wait and see whether those two are on Marcel Brands and Carlo Ancelotti's list. And according to Sports Witness, Everton are on the verge of making an offer for St Etienne winger Dennis Bouanga. The 25-year-old winger scored 10 times for St Etienne this season. This is another one who's featured on the Everton News Daily quite a few times. Everton have lots of links to him over the last few months. Good player from wide areas. I think 6'1". Exactly what Everton need, goals from those wide areas. Bouanga, done it in the French league. Would he be able to do it in the Premier League? Who knows? But apparently he's on Marcel Brands' hit list as well. And some real news today: new signing Niels Nkounkou began his Everton career today, training with the under-23s at Finch Farm for the first time since his move from Marseille. He's going to be training with David Underwood's men. The first team are due back in a fortnight today. There is a school of thought that Nkounkou will be training with the first team as well when they're back as understudy to Luca Dean. Whether or not he remains the understudy this season or whether Everton look for a loan for a left-back position, it's unclear at the moment. Obviously, that was made more complicated with Leighton Baines' retirement last week, because the plan had originally been for Nkounkou to spend the season with the 23s and possibly half the season on loan somewhere. But obviously Baines' decision has changed that now, and Nkounkou may find himself as the backup left back to Luca Dean. We'll have to wait and see on that one. That's it. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want more videos, join us on Patreon. The link is in the description. See you later.